Hello everybody, Tarek37 here, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords Restored Content mod. Let's talk to Canderous and move on.
You defeated Braylor in the battle circle. Either you're very lucky, or you're a lot tougher than you look. Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work. Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakeg. Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here. Zarga told me that you returned one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small prestige by helping Kumas. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isaac. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now.
I set off the permacrete detonator in the jungle.
I know, it made quite a racket. Good work.
After I set off the explosive, had to fight through a pack of Bomas, and Kanaks, and Maras.
They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory.
You knew that would happen?
It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle.
Short lightsaber. Another one. God
dang. Are you ready to go to Isis yet?
Where's all the double-bladed and regular lightsabers? Have you heard anything new about the scouts from the third ship?
Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from Isis. Kelborn doesn't think they'll send out any more scouts, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out there.
What do you know about Tobin?
Colonel Tobin is General Vaklu's right-hand man. Despite his martial skill, he handles himself as a functionary more than a warrior. Back when we were fighting Vaklu's resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, Vaklu wouldn't have any use for a poisonous Kinrath like Tobin. But Vaklu seems to have adapted well to peacetime.
Whereas you seem to not have done that. Tell me about Onderon?
When you were last here, you probably didn't even go to Onderon. The Republic knew that Onderon's fate would be decided on its jungle moon, not the planet itself. To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Isis. It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet.
Who's in charge of Onderon?
It depends on who you ask. Queen Talia rules from the royal palace, but her cousin, General Vaklu, has a great deal of power in Isis as well. They disagree about many things, just like their citizens. We fought General Vaklu during the war, and he is a worthy adversary. Queen Talia is young and hardly a match for him.
Is Onderon still part of the Republic?
Onderon is a recent addition to the Republic, joining during one of the darker eras in Republic history. Since joining, the Republic has endured many wars and great battles. The people of Onderon don't possess the resolve and strength needed in these times. Many of them want to break away from the Republic. They want to go back to an earlier age when they could cower behind their walls. Their spinelessness made them easy to conquer.
Why do you travel to Isis?
We're not self-sufficient here. We need supplies. Isis is the only place to go for them in this system. Not much choice. Which is unfortunate, because their animosity towards Mandalorians makes it inconvenient to go there.
That's all I wanted to know.
I don't blame you. They're sad people. I have some things to look into. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go to Isis yet?
Yes, I am. Let's go.
I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore. All systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes. The Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor 5, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where she wanders now, Mandalore? Why she gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
1, 2, 3. Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Alright.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
I mean, let's be honest. Odds are, if they detected us... okay, I guess they're already here, so... Yeah, let's keep that okay. Alright, everybody. It is... Force Wave time. Surprised that you showed up. More. Lots of Sith Assassins. Let's go this way. Seal. Ooh, remains. Dark Jedi Rose. Sweet. Actually, before I go save the day, any other remains? No? Alright. Just making sure. My Why'd
You
you
didn't think you were
de-stealth
the only ones with stealth generators, did you?
Nicely done.
Over here. There are
Even though
more of
really
them.
they should have detected that because they have the force, but whatever.
Ah! For Mandalore!
I mean, I guess if they're really good at blocking their... Oh. Yep, time to save the day. Oh, hey, found more of them. So much XP is going to be farmed today. Oh man, you're really resistant to my force powers. And you're a tough assassin. Yes. You're one of the tougher assassins. Unfortunately, not tough enough. How many more? I think there's just... Hello. I was gonna go into these guys in Mandalore's quarters. Ah! Alright, I need all you Mandalorians to please move. Another one. Poison grenades. Not really the... Alright, guess y'all got that situation under control. Ooh, more remains. Burpine, Zal, Alloy Mesh, Computer Spike. Ooh. Ice Pack, nice. All the Mandalorians in one place. Well, that reminds me, I'm gonna have to think about who I'm taking to Onderon, because Mandalore has to come with you. So somebody has to go. Someone has to go with me. I'm thinking about maybe bringing T3 and 4 for some reason. Don't know why. I want a tech person. Maybe I'll bring Mira. There might be some interesting interactions between Mira and Mandalore while we're at ISIS. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention this. I know... What the heck? These guys have a ton of health. They're just freaking damage sponges. Jeez.
Let us test ourselves.
But yeah, ISIS, I first knew about that from reading the Nicely Old Republic collection of Star Wars comics, which was about Ulit Keldroma, who actually went to ISIS, and there was this whole test where he didn't actually... there was this whole test where he and his brother Kay and another Jedi, whose name I forget, were sent by Arca-Jeff to ISIS to basically solve an issue there related to the dark side, and they weren't really paying much attention, and he basically immediately sided with the Onderon and royalty against the Beast Riders, because the Onderon and royalty was like, oh man, these guys, they're monsters, whereas they ride beasts, they're all of our worst criminals that we send out and rather be killed. They are rather than being killed, we send them out into exile where they're killed by beasts, except some of them learned how to ride the beasts. And then it was revealed that actually the Beast Riders were not... They weren't criminals, they were political criminals because the head of the Onderonian royalty were actually tainted by the dark side. They were basically prototype Sith. Well, not really prototype Sith, but they were dark side force led by Freedom Mad originally, and passed his darkness onto his children and so on and so forth. And when Archijeth comes in and helps them, oh my god, how many of you are there? Jeez. Comes in, and yeah, Archijeth comes in, and he basically tells them, if you'd been paying attention, then you would have noticed that they were tainted by the dark side. And instead, you just completely screwed up, and now there's the civil war going on. Ah. Well, look at that. For the first time, I have to use a healing item. Didn't even make me use a life support pack. Of course, I don't think I really need one at this stage. Ah, thanks. Yeah, maybe? Or was it... I think that was... No, that was Theodore. I can tell by the fact that he doesn't have full force.
Prepare yourself.
Actually, just so that I do something other than battle meditation.
Let us test ourselves.
And yeah, that was like, I think, the first sign that Ulit Keldroma had kind of, was kind of having trouble being a Jedi, because he didn't even consider the possibility that maybe the people, that the royalty was wrong. He didn't even consider that to be as a possibility. He didn't think, he didn't meditate, he just kind of did something stupid. And as a result, partially plunged into the war instead of actually finding out, oh hey, maybe these guys are the bad guys. Of course, it's kind of ironic that in the old days the Jedi were like, hey, you can't, you know, you should have noticed immediately, and now there's that problem we have now with the prequels, where it's like, hey, how did you all not notice Palpatine? But, okay, could you all stop spawning? Okay, I'm just gonna head back to the ship and see if that triggers it, because I swear, this is going on way too long. This should be already over. How long have I been fighting? Like, my gosh. Yeah, no, there's guys over here too, what the hell? I swear, this is supposed to be over by now. I really feel like this is supposed to be over. I wonder if the restored content mod lengthened this. Which would be another change that I don't like. There we go.
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Yeah, make sure they find whatever's spawning the Sith Assassins, because, jeez. Okay, yeah, I'll bring Mira along. Another Jedi tech. So, yeah.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness! Unfortunately, lie or not,
Hey, Master
it's a madness
Kavar.
people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies? So many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Here we are, the city of Ice. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Can't imagine why. Alright, let's level up, finally. Oh, man. And yeah, let's bump up computers a bit, because I really want to help repair T3. Okay. So, we're going to max out Master Revitalize, and then we're going to start working on the other buff powers, because there's something special about those. Alright, yeah, computer use, demolitions. Oh, that security that we're going to need to bump up. Let's see, powers. I'm trying to think towards the future. And now we gotta level this guy up. Awareness. Actually, we'll do one in awareness, one in demolitions. Give him something. And I'm glad that we lost, between KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2, we lost the heavy weapons specialization, and it's just pistols, rifles, melee weapons, and lightsabers. Really makes things a lot better. I know, like, technically, there's a difference. I mean, not technically, it's not technically there's a difference. There is a difference between a heavy weapon and a rifle, but, you know. I always prefer the rapid shot and everything, because it's just, you know, faster damage. You know, at the end of it, there's no penalty, whereas with the power blast, there's still that penalty. Alright, I'm gonna do that and that. I want treat injury because that affects how much they heal themselves, and that is very important. That is very important that they be able to do that. Alright, we're gonna go with precise shot as well. We're gonna go down that line because that will help in the future when we have to deal with, well, force users and the like. Yeah, it's just a minor boost to damage, but it becomes a major pain to deflect. Yeah, look at that, already -6 to try to deflect his shots. Which actually is kind of interesting because from what I remember about the way from what I remember about the way that you're supposed to deal with Jedi, it's not that you necessarily want precise shots. You want to hit them with a ton of shots at once, because when you do that, you really mess with. It's really difficult for them to deflect or redirect multiple shots. So rapid fire is actually far better than precise shots. Look at that, -8. And then I think the next one is, yeah, -10 and a -10 penalty to deflect and a +8 bonus to damage. So that's pretty good. And I imagine that's after the critical. Let's see, skills. Yeah, awareness and treat injury. Oh man, soldiers get so many feats. I think what I'm gonna want to do. Okay, I think what I'm gonna want to do is I'm gonna have him max out his melee weapons, because as a ranged person, he still needs to have melee weapons for when people get in close. Of course, he's gonna be. Of course, he does have that bonus thing. Yeah, he does have a close combat, so maybe I didn't actually want to do that. No, I think I'm still going to keep that because it's still a good idea. I say it's still a good idea for him to be able to swap weapons. Now the question is, do I want him dual wielding, or do I want him just have the? Let's see here. Yeah, the repeating blaster rifle. What should I give you? Yeah, I'll give you the multi-shield generator. Let's just make it practically impossible for anybody to even think about hurting you. Let's see. Oh yeah, you've got an insane constitution. You can, let's get you the bio antidote system. Yeah, the dust scar, hunting mask, even though it won't be visible because of his suit. Let's do the detonator gloves. And this will give you, let's see, what vibro swords do we got? Let's give you this one that, you should be fine with. I'm not going to be taking you out too many places, so. Alright. Let's go. He's a quote-unquote temporary party member, but not really.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
There's a lockdown?
Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. It's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere.
Military checkpoints? They looking for something?
Could be. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless, right?
Priceless? Why?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
How's the situation here?
There's strict food and water rationing, and General Vaclu's troops have been very thorough in finding Republic dissidents. Bombing's very common.
I'll be going now.
Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
So yeah, that's gonna be the big thing. There are 2 starport visas available in this game that you can get a hold of. One you can just hand to anybody. Another one you're gonna have to go to a slicer to slice it open and give it to somebody else. But there are a lot of people who need a starport visa, so you kind of have to pick and choose, and who you choose will turn you light or dark. What do you have for sale? Let's see what you got in stock. Let's see what we got here. Anything that I want? I don't think so. Oh, well, you tried, buddy. Sorry. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Yeah, I know. Alright, that beast is gonna go nuts in a second. Actually, before we trigger this, I think I'll end this episode here. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you have a great day. Bye.